Now let's dive deep into this big LGBTQ story for today. I'm Cindy Brown, and let's queer up the worldview. Hungary has the votes to ban their capital's pride and use facial recognition if you attend. Hungary, under anti-LGBTQ Prime Minister Viktor Orbán, is pushing to ban Budapest Pride and use facial recognition to track attendees if the event defies the ban. A proposed law introduced yesterday would criminalize events that violate Hungary's 2021 Child Protection Law, which prohibits the so-called promotion of homosexuality to minors. Hungarian officials claim Donald Trump's influence has emboldened these moves. Orbán's chief of staff, Gergely Gulyas, stated, quote, "We believe that pride marching through downtown, now that the U.S. ambassador can no longer need it, should not be tolerated," end quote. The previous ambassador, David Pressman, a vocal critic of Orbán, resigned before Trump's inauguration. Additionally, Hungary's ruling party is seeking a constitutional amendment that recognizes only two genders, which mirrors Trump-era policies. While Orbán has ruled since 2010, he faces growing opposition ahead of the 2026 elections. Whether Hungary's anti-LGBTQ policies escalate further may depend on the President of the United States. Hungary received widespread criticism from across the world's LGBTQ organizations. As of this broadcast, there has not been a statement from Budapest Pride. This is just so scary. And the fact that they're talking about facial recognition, you know, I hope that they don't start doing that here.
Yeah,
I mean, it's, you know, some people find it dangerous to go to Pride events now, to gather in large public places, you know, with the gay community. And this kind of big brother stuff is very, very scary.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing they want to do, is they want to scare people from not going and ruin Pride. And it's not, you know, it's a celebration. That's all it really is. You know, of life and of community. And to tear it down is you're tearing apart your whole community by taking a piece away from it.
The fact that the clown running our current nation has that much influence on another nation is absolutely mind-blowing. Like, it's devastating that, you know, we're already being pushed back into the closet, but of course this is a time for us to rally together, support each other, support community more, and just fight for what we deserve and what's only right and fair towards our community.
Yeah, I think one of the real challenges that we're facing right now, and, you know, we got a huge taste of it, you know, 8 years ago. 8 years ago, that people are emboldened to let their biases, their bigotry, their hatred fly like a flag. They're emboldened to be open and out about it, and it creates a danger. It creates a big danger.
Environment for everybody.
Exactly.
Because you never know. It's like, you know, they're going for the LGBTQ. Who are they going to go for next? You never know. Just one leads down the other.
Yeah, and you know, I've heard a number of people say, you know, now I understand what happened in Nazi Germany and how that could happen. And, you know, not saying that we're going to have some kind of similar Holocaust type event here, but what happens is when leaders say things, people listen and they mimic and they feel like they now have permission. And that's going to happen in Hungary now that they're talking about these kinds of things.
Pride isn't about promoting homosexuality. It's about promoting who you are as a person and walking in your pride and celebrating it with community. Like it has nothing to do with, actions towards children or influencing them.
Course.
You can't influence someone when they know they're different.
Right.
There's no recruiting booth. It's just about us being, us being proud.
Yeah, and there's a lot to say about someone who is able to live their truth honestly and openly. And
not be
I'm
afraid.
not going back. Yeah. I mean,
none of us are.
yeah. Sorry, not going back. That is a big LGBTQ story for today. There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by subscribing